In this video, I want to discuss the general structure of a C++ program. All of your program must follow this structure or you will get errors. Every variable, constant, expression and function in C++ is called a statement. So basically, C++ program is a group of statements or instructions for computer. If we start from top, the first section is called the header section. All things required for the program is done here. You can declare global variables meaning numbers, functions or text, etc. that other C++ files and your main program can use. For example, extern integer x is equal to 10. I just declared a integer variable with value 10 for other files to access. The extern is a keyword. You can declare header files which contains functions to do regular tasks like printing, etc. If I want to include the input-output stream file that will allow me to get input or print output, I write include iostream.h. In the header section, you can include more than one file here, including header files from C programming language. Not only that, you can define preprocessor constants in header section. A preprocessor is small piece of code executed before your main C program, C++ program. So I want to define a constant value, then I will write define and the name of the constant with value. So define max 100. 100 is a constant that has a name max. Except header files, all other features are optional and used when necessary. Finally, you can declare your functions in the header section. If you have a new function that you want to use in your C++ program, then write data type, name of the function with parameters if any. For example, integer add, and then parameters integer a, integer b. The second section from top is the main function or main program. It is where you write your main source code. In the main function, first you need to declare variables, functions with their data types. The functions are same which you declared in the header section with type and parameters. There are two ways to write program. One, write all expression inside of the main program. Two, you can divide your main program into functions and call them in main program again. Therefore, you call other functions from main program and that function can call other functions too. The third section is called the function definition section. It is not a section but a convention. So after main program, you need to write codes for your function declared in global and main declaration or main section. This is the main structure of any C++ program. So now I will write a simple program to demonstrate the sections and make sure to use all the features discussed earlier. I have opened my Dec C++ compiler. Click File and New to create a new project. Select Console Application and make sure that C++ project is selected. Enter your project name and in my case it is C++ structure. Left hand side pane, select the main.cpp file because all your code will be going here. As I said earlier, the top portion is the header section. The header file iostream is already included, but you may add more if required. First, we are going to declare global variable which you can use within your main program. Note that all statements ends with a semicolon in C++ programs. Now we declare a preprocessor constant using define directive. The constant name is max, whose value is 100. Next, declare a function called add with two parameters, integer a and integer p. The next section is main section. Your main program goes here. The main program is just a function with some arguments. You don't need them right now, so remove them. Declare all variables that you need for the program. In our case, we need one to store the results of addition and two integer variables a and b. Declare the function add with parameters like you did in the header section. Next, you have to initialize the values for the variable. The result is 0 for now. A is equal to 24 and B is equal to 45. The next section, you need to define an expression for the main program. Result will store values returned by the function add when we call it. Finally, we can print the results. The Cout is output stream, which does not work unless you add using namespace std before the main section. Before printing results, we add global variable x and our constant max to the output. The program will not work because we have not defined what the add function should do. After main function, we have function definition section where you can define the function add with parameters. The add function will return sum of a and b when called. We have different options to compile our program on the top. You can choose just to compile or run the program or compile and run at the same time. There is a rebuild option to rebuild after correcting errors and a debug option to find errors. So I will click compile and run. The program gets compiled and shows the result as 179, which is correct.